Hi everyone, and welcome to the Aries April 2022 mid-month love, health, and wealth reading. So this is just a quick reading to help keep you engaged throughout the month with yourself. This is I Am Illuminated Tarot, a place for you to better connect with and illuminate your own personal spiritual importance, or better put, to find where you fit. So all of my readings are meant to help bring awareness to your unique self and how aware you are of how authentically you're connecting that unique self with your external environment, basically with your life. So this reading is a little different this month in that I'm focusing on love, health, and wealth. So we're going to look at these three areas. I'm going to pull some main cards and then we're going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers. So Aries, I hope you've had a wonderful Aries season. I think all of us have felt your energy. For love, I'm going to go here and we're going to pull two cards around the energy of love to really just take a look at not only the energy, but also what Spirit would like you to be aware of as we start to move into the second half of the month. Really, what's going on? What's going on in your love life, Aries? What do you need to be aware of? So, Aries, your sign does mark the new year for the Zodiac. You are the first sign, and April was a month of new beginnings. For those of you who follow astrology and numerology, there was a lot of kind of divine timing at play here this month. A lot of 111s lining up, a lot of planets coming into alignment that have not come close to each other or in alignment for many, many years, meaning hundreds of years. Jupiter and Neptune especially. So there's kind of this expansive, dreamy quality that's been going on. Started on the 11th and has carried on through the 12th, 13th, and 14th of this month, and we'll continue to feel that. Again, this dreamy expansiveness of kind of what can be. All right. So we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Now, I think that this is the most beautiful aspect of the energy of love, right? It's supportive. And when we allow that channel of love to be a two-way street, that we feel comfortable expressing and giving love as much as we allow others to express and give love back to us, that's really where the support comes for us. Okay, so we have additionally two cards. We have express love through gifts. It says a small token of love can convey great appreciation. Number 19, breaking down to a 10, further breaking down to a 1. There's that new beginning again. The union of hearts, a love connection defies explanation. Number 28, also breaking down to a 10, further breaking down to a 1. So there's a feeling of new beginnings coming in here for you around the energy of love. And I really like that it says, let your friends help you, because we sometimes want so much to have love be focused on a significant other, or love to be focused on romantic partnership. And what we don't realize is that love is the supportive energy, the connective energy that is within everything. And it's also what can help us break through boundaries when we really move into our life experience vulnerably, that we get to express as well as receive love. That's really where we can make great strides in our career sector, in our friendship sector, and also in our love sector. So it's kind of all of this encompassed together. But I really do love that the union of hearts, a love connection defies explanation. Now, I do feel for you, specifically Aries, that there's something here around a friendship, around some connection with somebody else where you maybe are on the brink of starting something new, you're starting a new cycle, or you're just feeling the energy of this month, and then that person is going to be somehow integral to you getting back in touch with them, really reconnecting on that deep level, and allowing yourself to be allowing them to help you with something new that's starting in your life, something that you love, something that ties directly to your passions, because love ties to passion as well. I'm going to pull a couple clarifier cards here. So let's see right off the bat. We have the Knight of Cups and Justice, which is interesting because this could be a Pisces and a Libra around you, that these are the friends to kind of call in and help. But there also is this feeling around the Knight of Cups is kind of the hopeful romantic. I don't like to say hopeless romantic. I like to say hopeful romantic. This is the energy of moving forward from that place of kind of romantically connecting with life again. And with Justice, this can be a contract. This could be, I do almost feel that there's an element here of kind of romanticizing a quest to a connection, whether this is a new start where you are going to be, let's say, forming a new business and you're getting into contract with somebody else, or this is making a commitment to a new job, or making a commitment even to a romantic partnership. There's something here where there could be a legal aspect to this, and that you're going in legal or contractual obligation, and that you're going in with this again, just optimistic sense of I can do this. And this could actually be the person who's going to come in to support you, the person who's like, no, you can do it. Look at all the beneficial things. Look at all the wonderful what ifs. And it's time to make that commitment. I also feel that there's kind of this shifting of the rebalancing of the scales for you, that maybe you have been giving, and now it's time for those scales to be rebalanced where you get to be on the receiving side of things. So there really is this beautiful feeling of balance coming through, of support from somebody who is kind of more of that hopeful romantic. And again, if for those of you who really know the signs of the people who are around you, this could actually represent a Pisces and a Libra who are around you, who can give you that love and support. And, for those of you who do have a friendship around you, that maybe it could even be a friendship from the past, that somebody you really you connect with on this, again, deep level, somebody that you can be thinking about them, and that's the person that texts you all of a sudden. It's that relationship to kind of lean on at this point in your life. Okay, or for the month, but I do feel that strongly coming through to kind of lean on somebody else right now. All right, Aries, so let's go ahead and take a look at health. What's going on in your health sector? So I'm going to go ahead and pull these energy cards here. Sorry for bumping the camera. So let's see, what does Aries need to know about health? And when I talk about health, this is just in general. Ooh, woman holding a heart. Okay, beautiful. So I am not a licensed medical practitioner, so this is not going to be me telling you that you need to do X, Y, and Z. I can say with woman holding a heart, number 44, so number 44 is an angelic number. It's a number of really that true building foundations, firm foundations that have a divine or angelic tie to them. It also can break down further to the number 8, which is the number of us standing in our own power. It's actually leading from a place of personal empowerment, and it represents physical abundance. But for health here, what it's about focusing on the heart. When we don't have a healthy view of ourselves, and the love that we can give to another and what we're deserving of in return, that can directly affect our health. This can lead to us feeling levels of anxiety because we don't feel supported. I feel like this is tying back to this love message here. This can lead to, again, feelings of nervousness, feelings of almost, again, wanting to have something kind of blocked off from you, where we're not feeling the love coming in. And with you, I like how this is a woman holding a heart, it's about looking at yourself, looking at the heart that you yourself hold within you, and really being able to lean into that, lean into the beauty of who you are, accept the beauty of who you are, And I would say look to this place in your current experience as to where it might actually be hurting your overall health. And I like to talk about health in a holistic way. I actually wrote a blog about this for any of you who are interested in reading it on my website, about spiritual health being a part of our holistic health. And I look at holistic health to include our physical health, our mental health, and our spiritual health, which also includes how healthy our emotional state is. And those are all aspects of ourself that we have to at all times be aware of. We can't just focus solely on physical, or we can't just focus solely on mental, or we can't focus solely on spiritual, which bridges that gap between our emotional state and our physical state. It's that place of how healthy am I connecting to who I am, and also to the everything else. Where do I see myself in relationship to everything else? How healthy is my view of myself? So I'm getting a little bit of this feeling of coming back to actually more of your spiritual side, really getting to that point of how healthy is my view of myself, and do I love myself? And can I hold the love for myself up as a place to take a look at who is reciprocating that love, who is giving me what I need, and I don't have to go out and feel like I'm having to prove myself to receive that love. All right, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull a couple additional clarifiers just to see if we get any more specific messages for you, Aries. So let's see what's coming in for you. Oh, Four of Wands. Okay, interesting. So this is, again, another four. This is building a firm foundation from a place of passion. This can also actually represent a marriage or some type of equally celebrated event that is forming the foundation for something to be shared with others. So there is something around here, Aries, about really, I think, taking a look at the foundations in your life. What are you building? What would you like to have celebrated with others? And to really also take a look at your committed relationships. And then we have the Two of Coins. Two of Coins is a card of juggling the day-to-day. It can also be needing to make a decision as to where to prioritize your time and energy. So there is something around this that perhaps there is a relationship in your life. For some of you, this could be marriage, where you are feeling like you are maybe juggling a little bit and not quite sure. Maybe you feel like you're taking on all of the day-to-day tasks and somebody else isn't picking up their end of the bargain. Or this can be where you're trying to create this firm foundation for yourself in some aspect of your experience based on you taking action from a place of passion, but you're not quite sure how to prioritize that. I do feel that you kind of know what you love and what you want to move towards, but there is this feeling, I think, of feeling like you don't have help, like you have to do it all as you're building this foundation. And what this is really pointing to from a health perspective is that you're going to burn yourself out. So don't try to do it all. Lean on your friends for help. Lean on somebody else. Again, this could be a significant other in your life, or this could be an outside friendship or even a family member, and really realize that you're being told here that you have the help around you, and lean into that as you start to really openly build and work towards building this foundation that can be celebrated with others. Okay, and now we're going to look at wealth, which, I mean, heck, we all love we all love that category, right? So let's go ahead and see what's coming in for wealth for you, Aries. And this is kind of also looking at timing. Whoa, and I'm so sorry, but unfortunately I can't take that many cards. That's a lot. So we'll see. Looks like there's a lot coming down the pipeline for you, Aries. We'll see what's actually kind of coming in here for you. But this is looking more at timing, really what you should be focused on in the wealth sector, as far as this can be wealth in abundance, physical abundance. This could be wealth as far as looking more into the career sector of your experience or work sector. This can also be whatever you like to call abundance in your life. So whatever you're I would say tap into whatever you want to call in more of in your life. What you would feel wealthy if you had more of. Doesn't always have to just be money. Oh, I love it. Yin. So this card, number 2, is a card of receptivity. Yin is the more feminine energy. It's meant to be receptive. It's an open chalice to allow others to pour into it. There is this beautiful energy too, reminding me in the tarot of the Ace of Cups, which is renewed love. It is actually the reminder that we always hold our cup of unconditional love between us and the divine. But there is an element of receptivity here. So Aries, there is this feeling coming through of being open and being receptive. In fact, all of this here is all about receptivity, allowing things to come in for you instead of pushing. And Aries, you are a fire sign, and you also harness that real outward pushing, somewhat, can be aggressive, but you do harness more of the male energy, the male archetype. And I don't mean just, as far as feminine or male, what am I trying to say here? Female and male. It's more masculine. And when I say masculine versus feminine, masculine is outward action, where feminine energy is more receptive, and then we can create and do from receiving instead of trying to push outwards. So this month, it's about allowing things to come in for you, giving yourself that space to really be able to allow for whatever needs to come in. And I think you'll be able to then have others help you make use of what's coming in for you. So we have the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords in this deck. That's one of gathering more information. It can also be where we are trying to gain context for a new truth we have discovered, where we're trying to go out there and kind of work with it and to see, okay, I've seen something new about myself, and I need to kind of know where this fits into the bigger picture. Two of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of twos coming through in the way of decisions to make, but decisions on a smaller scale. So the Two of Swords is one where we feel that we're sitting there with two options. And when I was talking about the Prince of Swords, the Knight of Swords is actually, I was talking about the Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords is one where we are kind of rushing in. It's quick movement, quick communication. It can be something where it's almost like a truth bomb, where you kind of run in and you spill the truth, spill the beans, and then you kind of run out again. But there is something around with the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is what we're kind of stuck with, not quite knowing which truth is ours or which decision we need to make. This is where we're kind of stuck in our heads saying, going over, trying to rationalize, but this seems equally as good as this, and I can't figure out what's more in alignment with me. Now, I do feel that there's going to be this, I think as you're sitting with this energy, there's going to be, and this is why you're being asked to be receptive, there's going to be somebody that comes in, some type of communication that comes in, that's going to help you see what is the better option for you. That you're going to have somebody come in and either truth bomb you, where you're going to be like, whoa, okay, well, clearly that wasn't even a decision to be made because one of the options has been taken off the table. Or it's the reverse. If somebody comes in and says, oh my gosh, I'd love to help you on this, but I'm not going to help you with that, I'm going to help you with this. And that allows you to clarify. So there's something right now, Aries, about just staying receptive, focusing on yourself, focusing on really healing your heart, looking at what you want to build from a place of passion, allowing others to come in, staying optimistic about a contract or making a commitment, and allow whatever truth needs to come in to clarify the way forward as we move into Taurus season. All right, Aries, I hope you have enjoyed this kind of quick little reading for the mid-month. I look forward to reading for you guys again in May, which I will be releasing the Illumination reading at the beginning of the month. And this next upcoming month, I will be actually releasing extendeds on Vimeo as well. So there'll be a main reading and then an expanded reading, which will dive deeper into love and some deeper messages, clarifying some of the things that come up in that reading a little further. If you are interested in receiving your own personal reading, you can click on the link in the description box below to visit my website to book either a reading, a personal reading, a one-on-one reading, or an in-person reading. So I actually am opening up to both Zoom, so we can do it live in that way, or if you do live in the Northern Virginia area, I do now have a space to host in-person readings. All of the information can be found on my website as well. All right, Aries, have a wonderful rest of the month, and I will see you in May for your illumination reading. Bye.